the best way to cook goat, apparently, according to Andrew and Maria, who've sent us in a recipe for goat this morning. They say cooking goat meat is so easy. It's really low in cholesterol because it's a naturally lean meat, so very good for you. We're looking for goat recipes this morning because apparently goat is the new lamb, and several local butchers are reporting demand that has increased so much they basically can't keep up with it. One shopkeeper who's joined the goat bandwagon is Peter Guidi from Nightcliff Premium Meats. Peter, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. How are you today?
I'm good, Peter, but look, I don't remember even if I've ever eaten goat, let alone cooked it. Are you a fan?
Oh, yeah, I love it. You probably have eaten goat, but your mum told you it was lamb.
Okay.
No great difference, really.
What's so special about it, Peter? Why has it become the new lamb?
Oh, well, I think most cultures have always eaten it, but it's a good lean meat. If you cook it properly, it's beautiful and it's healthy for you.
I thought it was a bit tough and gamey and maybe a bit smelly.
No. Oh, yeah, that's if you're going out bushing, getting a wild one. But these are all farm bred out of Victoria. And, yeah, good young. And I only buy the, 12, 13 kilo young goats. So, no, they're definitely not tough or smelly, as long as you cook them right, of course.
What made you decide to start stocking goat?
Well, a couple of people asked me, and then I looked into it and found that I could get fresh ones landed here in Darwin that I could cut up myself and freeze down, and I'll put a sign up in the window to say that I got it, and over the last 2 months it's really taken off.
Because I know at Greek Easter goat is always very popular, but you're selling, how much do you reckon you're selling a week?
Oh, probably 10 goats a week at the moment. It started off, I got 4 in, and then 6, and then 8, and now I'm up to around the 10 goats per week.
And it's been being sold at the markets as well, I believe.
Oh, I'm not too sure about that. It could well be. I don't know if it's the fresh goats that are landed in Darwin, but I didn't know that. But
so, when people come in wanting goat, how are they generally looking at cooking it?
Well, a lot of them, because I keep the legs for the people to roast, and the rest of the goat I cut up into small pieces, which most of them curry it, casserole it. I've even cut some up for soubla, that's the Greek pieces that you put on the little spits. But mainly curries and stews and stuff, and they love it.
A listener has called in. He's a regular fan of pig on a spit and wants to try goat on a spit. Any advice?
Yeah, you got to be standing there and basting it all the time because it's such a lean meat. There's not much natural fat in them to keep them moist and tender. So yeah, as long as you baste them, even when you're roasting just a leg, they'll come out magnificent.
Basting in territory style with a beer can in one hand and another one to actually baste with?
No, beer can in 2 hands, and I'll think about the basting halfway through.
Some butchers have told us that it's hard to find a consistent supply. How have you gone?
Yeah, no, I've got a really good relationship with Swanhill Abattoirs, and they've virtually guaranteed me, whenever I want them, they'll send them.
Should we be farming more goats locally, do you think, Peter?
Only if we've got an abattoir up here, because otherwise you'll have to send them down to get killed, then send them back, and that all adds to the freight component.
Well, we've got a new abattoir coming up in the rural area, so you reckon goats would be quite happy to live and breed and thrive here?
I couldn't see why not.
They seem to like harsh conditions, don't they?
They're a very hardy animal, but as long as they're bred to, I like the 12, 13 kilo mark, and then that's just the perfect goat, I think, for cooking and cutting up and whatever.
Excellent. Good to catch up with you. Thanks, Peter.
No worries. Thanks very much.
Peter Guidi from Nightcliff Premium Meats. Goat, the new lamb, apparently, and a few tips there on cooking it. Kate
Curry. Love good goat curry.
You should get your chef onto it.
Yes, should do. This morning we're going to talk to the police